Alright, we're live. I'm back. It's good to be back. No idea how long I'll be here today. I'm also going to get chat pulled up. We'll see. I've got a minute. Or at least for a foreseeable future, I'll be here. So I'm just going to dive right in. Oh yeah, my headphones. How could I forget my headphones like to connect to stuff automatically that I don't want them to, right? And then I lose chat for a minute there. There we go. We're good. Yes, it happens every time without fail. I have way more yellow science at this point than I thought I would. So, thinking ahead here, right? I want to get purple science? Purple science. I'm already like halfway there. Okay. I have to do some math there. Regardless, I definitely need Proliferator Mark II. So let's do that first. High strength material, yes. Mini fusion power generation. Requires a fusion power plant. Under the effect of a high-intensity, high-density magnetic field, this facility can turn the enormous energy emitted by deuteron fuel rods via a controlled fusion reaction into electricity. Does it, so that's deuterium, titanium, alright, but like, does it spit out any kind of byproduct? I have no idea. I also want to look at carbon nanotubes, because I will need that. And then particle control, and finally information matrix. I know I'm like plowing forward, but I am interested in that. I also want to do the math then. If I want to make one of these every second, I need 10 of these. And I'll need 2 processors and a blue spaghetti every second. That would start to get expensive. What I can do is look at the star map, and I don't know that Mesa 3 is actually the solution forever. Let's think. They've got 20 million as opposed to, yeah, it's just resource rich, except for oil in like every way, and coal, I guess, and like stone. But what am I gonna do with 5 million stone, you know? Now I've also got Mesa 4, which has a lot less iron and a lot more silicon, titanium, at least a lot more silicon. That's where I should go for silicon. And it's 8 million titanium versus 11. So this is absolutely where I should go for silicon. Alright. Fine, fair enough. But the fact remains, I don't have all that much copper here. And so I should look at digging for copper on Mesa 1. I should also be looking into building up shields. Let's think. These, what even is that? What's the alternative recipe? Unipolar magnet. I have no idea. Interstellar logistics, alright, but like ultimately if I want cosmic exploration 3, how do I get like, there's like a warp speed kind of deal, right? Where I need to unlock it to actually go, yeah. What's the one that gives me the warp speed? I don't know them there yet. I haven't even done all the planets in this system, and some of them are clearly quite good. Oh man, no clue. Inventory capacity 4? It's not that. That's for sure. I can actually build up a lot of inventory capacity. Huh. Come on the logistics list. Mecha Core. So how am I actually meant to travel interstellar though, right? Do I just fly my dude out there or what? Corvette. It's time to deploy space forces. And the destroyer. This is like an endgame warship. I'm absolutely not there. But, you know, a Corvette's not too far off. Super alloy ammo? Alright. I'm down with that. Miniature particle collider. That'll give me deuterium. That I thought I already had deuterium unlocked from fractionation. Where's deuterium fractionation? And yeah, unlocks deuterium fractionation with like a 1% chance of giving me deuterium. Okay. I see, but this would let me build a particle collider to actually make deuterium that way. I see. Strange matter? Okay. I don't believe I need strange matter yet. But this clearly needs like the green graviton lens. That needs strange matter. And then like the blue chip, is that like the... what even is this? Quantum chemical plant? It needs like quantum chips. What does that need? A wave function interference? That's glass and a Casimir crystal. Okay, this gets expensive quick. I'm very rapidly seeing how expensive this gets. So, like, long term, I need to figure out how to travel across to, like, other stars. An orbital collector would go kind of crazy. But what's it need? That's like a... is that like an interstellar base or whatever? What even is that purple stuff? That's an interstellar logistics system. Plus 50 blue engines, plus 20 of those thrusters, plus whatever the purple thing is. I'd say it's an accumulator, but it's clearly not. Like it's purple. What is that? Dyson sphere stress system unlocks Dyson sphere node latitude limit plus 50. I can start making Dyson spheres apparently soon. That's what the program's all about, isn't it? Dyson sphere components? Okay. Frame material. So this is obviously where I'm going. Oh, there's like a main quest line, right? I do this. But I need the other stuff to support it. Okay.
Research.
I just spent all day looking at that. So how do I actually travel interstellar? Do I just need to know what's out there? It'd probably be smart, right? To just have a clue. Alright, but these shields, right? These shields are going to be a big deal if I can get them built. Super magnetic rings. I don't know if I can get like those green engines plus magnets and... Alright, let's figure out what I actually want to do here. That's why I was confused. It was upside down from how I usually have it. Right. So copper is absolutely running dry here. We got that. I also want... Oh yeah, it's like... What is it to grab everything? There's a key I can push. Is that tab click? Control left mouse? It's control click. So I want to make like a lot of these. 5 each, so that's 10 per shield. Plus a lot of copper, plus a lot of green engines. I'm good on copper. So I guess it's time to get green engines. Like a lot of green engines. Green engines are down here. There they are. What am I oh, steel's the other thing I'm missing, of course. Not that shocking, right? What's happening here? Zero oh, because it's full. It's not a no cargo, it's a zero cargo flowing because it's full. Okay, fair enough. That's good though, I'll take that for sure. Oh, we've got more copper here too. What do I need copper for? I needed it for something or other. Let's grab a bunch of these, and now how many can I make? 6. I should not be manufacturing green engines, though. Flight mode. Like, I absolutely don't want to be building green engines manually if I've got it automated. I feel like the processors might be getting built faster than the green engines, though, which is kind of crazy. Is that really the case? Or am I just spending more green engines? That's also a possibility. That'll be 10. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. It'll be a bit. It'll be 435 minutes, or seconds, jeez. Minutes, that'd be absolute insanity. 435 seconds, not too bad. I think it's about time we kick him off Mesa 1 for good, but I don't know... What do I need? I need at least 25 to shield the whole place. I'd have to run power around it, too. And then the question remains... Is Dark Fog gonna just want to come out here and mess with me that way? And I don't know the answer. I don't really want to chance it. High strength material, though. That'll be good to get me ready for the purple science. Okay. I guess I could also just throw a ton of shields around this place. I could also say, you know what, I'm done with that planet way on the inside, Mesa 1. besides, you know, the obvious that I've got my setup for silicon and titanium there, I could say it's time to go to Mesa 4, but they don't have much in the way of copper. And I'm gonna want all of them eventually. I have no idea. I actually have no idea what I want to do. What should I shield first? This place so that the hive doesn't decide this is the next best location? Or do I do Mesa 1 just to get them out because they really like that place? Or do I just... High strength material, that gives me carbon nanotubes. I can work with that. Or do I preemptively go for Mesa 4 and then... I actually like that idea the least. Let's not do that. Do I have enough power here? Yes. Although that's something else to kick around. I could look at like solar sails and ray receivers. Create a Dyson swarm to get more efficient radiant energy acquisition from a star. So I think that just improves my solar panels at the end of the day. I mean, I get the ray receiver, right? But I need to... Well, I can also store critical photons, apparently. I don't actually know what a critical photon is. I am assuming that particle-looking thing with the minus... No. That's... Antihydrogen? Is that antimatter? Wow, it's been a while since I've done chemistry, and I've never really looked at antimatter seriously. But I think that's antihydrogen. Yeah, this is absolutely antimatter. Okay. Yeah, we're not even close to that. We've got that one queued up soon. I've got to consider what it'll take to get there. And also, Mesa 1 could use some defense pretty quick here. I could also use some more bullets, so maybe... Ooh, what am I missing? Probably just copper bullets, actually. Well, no, I've got the resources to make copper bullets. Well, let's just see what happens, right? I don't have the titanium. That's what it is. Oh, geez. So much to kick around, right? I can almost put this in the... out here. In the out here. That's absolutely good grammar. The goodest. Am I right? So this is... I mean, part of it for sure. Right, let's kick this around. What do I really need to set up? Blue spaghetti is priority 2. Every second I need 2 processors. That means I need 6 assembling machines for processors. I think I built it so I can easily double it up, by the way. Let's see, I might have to triple it if I want to actually be accumulating processors, though. So there is that. Uh-huh. I've also got... Ugh. I don't love that. I really don't like that much at all, in fact.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
I have to go to Mesa 1, and the Hive is pretty dang close to it. I've got the copper to make all the bullets I could ever want. I'll extend that later, and if I need more copper, the good news is I can start mining it from Mesa 1. Oh, that's one of mine.
Replication complete.
13 shield generators is not bad. I gotta say. I also started going toward the Hive by accident. Yeah, they're flying titanium ingots back. Okay.
Cruise ended.
Where am I going? So I have what I need, actually, to start building mines. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go up here. And maybe I do. Maybe I start setting up copper. The only thing is, while I still have copper at home, I ought to use the copper at home, right? So which dark fogs should I attack? I want to save and kick out a few dark fogs, actually. Now I would need generators just to fill the hole in. Oh, okay. We're powered up. Let's see here. Dark fog is... which base is that? Wait, where? Right, but what base is this? You, way on the other side of the world, actually.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Let's activate that. I'm making good progress. I think I've got their power shut off. I think their power's shut off.
Research.
Particle control? Alright. Sure.
Mecha shield penetrated.
Alright. We busted through.
Mecha shield penetrated.
Let's start making titanium bullets here.
Mecha shield penetrated. Mecha state critical.
I'm very nearly out of health.
Mecha state critical. Replication complete. Mecha shield penetrated. Mecha state critical.
Yeah, I died. Let's just load up. So, I actually would be fine if I just brought lasers with me. That's something I'm kind of gathering here, is like, if I had just brought lasers, I would have been okay, actually. I definitely need more titanium. Alright, more bullets. Let's be prepared for dark fog, wherever they're attacking.
Replication complete.
It's you. Pretty much straight out from there. Okay. Charging up as quick as I can.
Research complete.
Alright, particle control. Where are they? They're up here. I actually want to let my turrets handle them.
Flight mode.
Clearly it's under control, so I don't have to worry too much about dark fog here after all. There we go.
Flight mode.
Okay, let's see. They are out this way.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
I think I'm making quick work of their power infrastructure, I'm hoping? No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything to their power infrastructure.
Flight mode.
Okay, let's charge up. Let's try that again. Alright, I've got 11 of these things going right now. At this point, I think I just wait them out. Maybe I don't even have to be here because the lasers obviously had it all under control. Oh, it's just I want to get rid of these guys so bad. They're the absolute worst. You know what, though? I didn't even come with the right stuff to fill the hole or anything, so maybe I just let them be.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Do I want to go for Sceptrum? I don't think I'm making it to Sceptrum. I gotta be honest. Where even... Do I go for the Dark Fog Communicator? Probably not. Where's my, there it is. The gas giant is always my indicator, because my home world is basically a moon.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting.
Let's just see how it goes if I'm not there. And if it goes really badly, first, I'm not that far away, but second, I have a load on that planet as well if I need to go back and bail myself out. But with any luck, I'm not going to have to bail myself out, right? I mean, yeah, there's some litter there, but it's under control because I've got a battlefield analysis base there already. Alright, Dark Fog just leveled up there. I don't love that.
Cruise ended.
We'll do that later.
Flight mode.
I'm gonna let Dark Fog do all the stuff they want to do, and then we'll see what happens, right? Then I'll go fix it up. Let's get charged. Let's start putting together a strategy for Purple Science as well. Guess I could do one more even, right? That one's just not doing anything anyway, so I might as well charge on up. Alright, we're good. So... these information matrices for Purple Science, I decided I need 6 processors, so I need to basically triple my production line down here, right? This is the wrong way. That's right, I'm coming from the other side. I've already got a line for making processors. I also have more shields, too. I've got to figure out what to do with those. This is us. So I want... let's see here. I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I actually need like 30. Or 20 more of these, if you want to read it that way. Could get a bit pricey. I think I'll go pick up circuit boards from somewhere else. I should already have a chest, or a depot rather, collecting circuit boards. I thought I built one. Yeah, I did. How many did I need, though? It's 80. I'll just take 100 then. That should cut the time way down. These gears are also expensive, it turns out. There you have it. That's alright. I think... oh, this is full. This is full? Okay. Let's make 10 more. That'll at least shave off a bit of time. It won't be a lot, but it'll be a bit. I should also have lots and lots of these. Well, I guess I don't need that many, right? If I'm just... Let's see how I'm doing on copper after this, and then I'll decide. Clearly, I've overshot this. 22.5 per minute? That's 45, 90, 180 of these every minute. And I'm spending... How many of these does it spend? 2. Wait, is this right? I'm spending 2, 4, 6 every 15 seconds. Why do I feel like I grossly overshot this then? Hold up, I'm making... Every minute, right? Every minute, one of these spends 8.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting.
And if one of these spends 8, let's keep an eye on this too. I think my turrets have it under control, but we'll see. I get 15 of these. No. No, it's not. I'm spending 90 a minute. And here I should be making... That's 90 a minute. That actually checks out. I overshot, which means I actually only need 4 to feed 3 processors. So... If I want to... Let me think it through here. I want 1, 2, and then another 4. And that should let me have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I also need... I'm making 45 a minute. I'm spending... I don't know, enough to... I'm just gonna triple it. Is that right? Something is wrong here. Or maybe it's just me, but I feel like something is way off the mark. Another attack? I knew that though, right? There were like the 2 back-to-back. And clearly they've got it somewhat under control. What's getting attacked? A mine. But the mine should have a laser turret there. And it sure seems like it does, right? Cool.
Flight mode.
Wait, did I want to double or triple it? I want to triple it, right? I wanted 2 more processors every second. But even so, 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4. Alright, and then I figured out that I overshot. So I guess the order of magnitude is actually pretty big. I have 6 left. And that makes sense because I needed to double these instead of triple these. Okay, the math checks out. I just had to think it through again. I might need more copper. We'll see. I've got copper stores in a few more spots on this planet, but I'm running out. I need to start looking at Mesa 1 to solve my copper problems. Now, similar deal here. These need to come out. And likewise, this needs to come back. I need to extend these lines all the way. Might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but it's sufficient. I also think this is turned the wrong way. It is. Right, and how on earth did I pull that? Oh, that's the depot. I was about to say, how did I get it that wrong? I didn't. I thought that was another assembling machine. I was about to lose it. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need a lot of sorters, too, don't I? Let's make more. Probably at least 40. So right away, this is going to start draining my supply. But not for long, because it's not fully filled, right? I don't have a way out. So this is going to build processors and then get full and stop. And really, I probably want to keep it that way, too.
Replication complete.
So I overshot a bit. That's okay. Let's get this done. And what else is going in? It's really just copper and silicon? That's it? Okay. Well, that's awfully easy. What I need to do then is basically just stretch this out. And then pull it back. We should be on top of it very soon here. Alright, the copper will drain off this belt, and then it'll be good as new. Collectors, again, we want them going in like this. Like that. I want to keep it lined up as well as I can. Perfect. And we also need to be pulling from these machines, which I've got built already. Now you need sorter mark 2s. I think it's 3. Sounds about right. Yeah, because to sort of line it up, I want it like that, and like that. It collides with another object. What's it colliding with? Oh, I see, the belt.
Research complete.
Yeah, okay. It'll look like that. Probably don't need to go out so far then. Likewise, you'll spit out here. Alright, we've ramped up these. These are going. These are working exactly how I want them to. These are hooked up exactly how I want them, I believe. Just about. Okay. And then on this side, same deal. I've got to power them all. Sort of like that. I think that'll do it. That one does not have any circuits. Why? Because I'm missing the sorter for circuits on it. Otherwise, they're all going. Now, how's my copper and iron supply looking? That's the other outstanding question. I also need outputs for these. It's gonna look like that. Alright, we've got processors good to go for Purple Science. How about it? Now the annoying piece. The so-called blue spaghetti. Oh, jeez. As I've been calling it. Yeah, I've been calling it that this whole time, too. Graphene is fun. And plastic is fun. I need lots of oil and coal. I happen to have it all right by each other out there. Is there anything else I need? Crystal silicon. Okay. We knew that. And I'm actually importing... Wait, high purity silicon becomes crystal silicon? I thought silicon ore became crystal silicon. What am I importing silicon ore for, then? Surely I needed it for something, right? Didn't I? Maybe not this, but... And no one says I can't smelt it either, but why am I shipping it then? Or does it feed into something else, maybe? Is it really only good for high purity silicon? No, I definitely saw a use for it. I just don't remember what it was. Was it green? Did green use it? Maybe green used it. Green needs... Let's see. I definitely didn't go that path. Needs diamonds and strange matter, which definitely does not need it. Alternatively, maybe I'm just an idiot. Have we considered that possibility yet? Have we kicked it around? Titanium glass. I mean, that's kind of cool, but what do I use it for? I guess the wave function interference, right? Use high strength glass. Deuteron fuel rod. So I definitely want a miniature particle collider to figure out how to make deuterium. Maybe I research that. Hear me out. I feed all of my oil that I'm using to make plastic and, you know, the blue spaghetti, basically. What is this actually called? It's a particle broadband. So, when I'm making the graphene that feeds into the carbon nanotubes, I'm gonna get hydrogen out of it, and that hydrogen I can feed into a particle accelerator to make deuterium, which I then need to make strange matter, I think. To make strange matter. Alright. So, by building this, I already set the groundwork for green science in the future. These take 24 seconds to make 2. So, did I check the recipe for purple to make sure I only get 1 out of it? Yeah, okay. So I would need... I just want to get the math right. Holy crap. This is gonna hurt. Unless there's another way to get... There is another way to get deuterium. How about a little something called gas giant exploitation? My gas giant happens to be mostly composed of hydrogen, though. But it does have deuterium. I can get 0.03 every second. So, I mean, that's not very good. Certainly better off with deuterium being more just a byproduct than what I'm actually trying to collect off it.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Nope.
Cruise ended.
I was actually all set to take off, and then I realized, no, I'm actually not all set to take off. I need to power up, so that way I'm good to actually get there. I'm also out of fuel, interestingly. Are these really that far apart? Ouch. How did I pull that off? Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. And by the time I get back, I'll see just how good my copper and iron production really is for this line, right?
Flight mode.
In fact, let's take a quick peek. I've got copper there if I don't like the output. Copper seems fine. And iron? Iron, I'd be shocked if it's not fine, but... Magnets are good, iron is good, we're good.
Flight mode.
Let's go to Mesa 1, let's fix everything up to prepare for the next onslaught.
Flight mode.
Let's do it. Grab a bunch of these. Off we go.
Cruise mode.
To Mesa 1. Ooh, it is right past the hive. That's fun. I've actually got to clear a wide path around just to avoid them. What a party that is, eh? Or is that? That's not Mesa 1 back there. Where's Mesa 1? Mesa 1's the other way. What am I doing? It's kind of funny, actually. That's like the first time the hive has been the other way.
Cruise ended.
Alright, let's fix everything up. I've also got a charge. I'll hang out here while my drones get to work. Also, all of the bases have upgraded. That's not really what you want to see, is it? Dark fog upgrading everything.
Flight mode.
Alright, now the other stuff to repair is out this way. Yeah, okay. They went after my power supply. That's what happened. Let's patch it up. They didn't make that big a dent, though, did they?
Flight mode.
Let's get out of here. We'll head back
Cruise mode.
home-ish. Now, there is also the star that I can harvest, right? I don't know what the star is made of. I mean, it's got to be more... Well, alright, here's the thing. Chemically speaking, hydrogen and deuterium are really both hydrogen. It just so happens that deuterium has 2 neutrons, whereas your standard hydrogen has... deuterium has 1 neutron, whereas your standard hydrogen has 0. It's deuterium because, you know, the dew stands for the weight, which is 2, as opposed to just 1.
Cruise ended.
There's your daily chemistry lesson. Fun stuff, though. You can make basically all the same stuff you can make with hydrogen. You can make with deuterium. Wouldn't recommend drinking the water you get out of it, though. I don't think heavy water is something they want you to drink all that much. I'm like just out of... Nope, I'm in range. Cool. Okay, so... let's actually take a look at the star and just see what I got. G-type star. The star has reserves on it? Oh no, that's the total of the planetary systems. Am I able to harvest the deuterium and stuff off of it? Can I? Can I directly harvest the star? 0.03 a second. Isn't that just what the gas giant has? 0.03 a second. So no. To answer a question, I can't actually collect... I can't actually collect any of the stuff off the star, I guess. Even though stars are typically made of hydrogen. What a scam. I believe this is the crude oil coal combo I was thinking I might hit. No, it's not. There's another one that's even richer. I'm getting a message, possibly from my wife. It is from my wife. In here. Yeah, alright. She's asking about a work trip that happens every year and still not, like, officially planned. Where it's always kind of around this time of year, so we're a bit surprised we haven't heard anything, honestly. Everyone's been talking as if it's still going on, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's canceled or something. Right, so... oh, I've actually got... oh, I see. I'm this close, really. So right away I know where they're attacking because I see what they're after. Clearly not that effectively.
Research complete.
Alright, we got the miniature particle collider, so we can start making deuterium and antimatter. It just happens to use a lot of power. So, I think that means it's time to look at solar sails and ray receivers. And accumulators. I don't think I have accumulators unlocked yet. Maybe I do. Do I have power accumulation figured out? Where even is it? Energy storage. No, I do not. Interstellar power transmission. Convert electric power. Can either deposit surplus power from the power grid into an empty accumulator or release power stored in a fully charged accumulator. This is an energy exchanger, but what does it actually do? Oh, I'll bet. It seems to me that this actually takes excess power and puts it into an empty accumulator or releases the power stored in a fully charged accumulator. So I probably need this for... There's no way I need it to use this. Releasing stored power when on-grid power is insufficient. So I can use that and start tapping into solar power. I can also make 1,000,000 wind turbines again. And that's mostly gears and a lot of iron. That's not so bad. Let's make more turbines, because I definitely need them. Probably like 50 more or something. Or wait, you know what? Let's not do... Yeah, alright, I remembered. Duh. I want the ray receiver so that way I can receive the information that I get off the Dyson swarm. Ejects considerable solar sails to integrate with the Dyson swarm. So presumably I need one of these to actually build a Dyson swarm, and then the ray receiver can get the power back from it. Is that the idea? By the way, if you hear that knocking sound, that's my dog. She's got a toy pressed up against the side of the table here. To eject solar sails to a Dyson swarm. Limited lifespan of a solar sail can be expended. Oh. I didn't realize they died over time. Solar sail life? And then what? Is a Dyson swarm or a Dyson sphere like a more permanent deal or what? That's mass energy storage, or am I just like totally misunderstanding? Dyson sphere stress syndrome. Or stress syndrome, stress system. What was I? Syndrome. Crazy. These are Dyson sphere components. Right. So if I want to actually make a more permanent sphere, I'm assuming it's more permanent, I actually need the high-strength, lightweight structure. That's going to take some doing, though, isn't it? Integrated logistics? Gas giant exploitation? Interstellar power? Maybe I just keep doing wind power. Certainly easier, right? I just need a lot of it.
Flight mode.
Down here, or rather out here, am I actually accumulating the gears that I'm producing anywhere? Or am I spending every gear I make? Or am I not making gears here? I thought I was. Oh, anyway. I can probably make, I don't know, a lot of these. 50. Alright. Still want to figure out the blue spaghetti. Still want a particle collider. That needs frame material, which I don't have, because I need high-strength, lightweight structures to even build it. Alright, and what does that need? Alright. So it actually needs the carbon nanotubes, is that right? Yes, basically. So I'm in a bit of a unique situation here. What I can do is just start collecting the hydrogen, because I don't know what I want to do with it. Hi, Biscuit. My dog's down there scratching at her neck. If I really get desperate, I can burn off any excess stuff I make too, but I don't want to do that really, do I? Oh, it didn't build it? Really? Bit annoying, honestly, that it just didn't build it. Just straight up decided not to go for it. No coal, no problem. Generate more than 60 watts of electricity on a planet using wind turbines. Or 60 megawatts, rather. Keep it going. It's getting really weird. It's just the curvature of the planet's getting me, I think. Man, it's alright. I'm not... this is looking worse and worse as time goes on, isn't it? There we go. We need what, like 10 more getting built? It's certainly improving anyway. It's still not great, but it's getting better. I mean, look at this. This is horrendous. Just the fact that it winds up, like, spilling over like this. I mean, why? Is it all just the curvature getting me? Man, it starts to look really bad. It's definitely the curvature. It's just kind of disgusting, though. That's 50 more than I had just a minute ago. No cool, no problem. Get out of here.
Light mode.
Right, so I want to make...
relay station detected.
No! On Mesa 1. They love Mesa 1, don't they? Let's actually figure out my shield strategy for here, by the way. I want to keep them out. So I could use a generator about here. Maybe even a little lower, but not a whole lot. I don't know. Thing is, Mesa 1 isn't that good for having these stations landing there. Because it's already hot. I can already get geothermal that's pretty good from everywhere else. Alright, how's this production looking? Is it still staying up to snuff? I think so. Man, I'm pretty pleased with it. We've clearly filled up almost on... Oh, what are we missing? We're missing these because we're out of silicon. Because it is too slow to flow in. That means I need to upgrade the belt.
Light mode.
It also keeps running out, interestingly. Really? Right, so, here's a thought. I can start smelting this up like crazy. I need stone, I believe. Yeah, let's get some stone then. Let's start smelting that that ore that I've got flowing in. Let's see here. Interesting, though. It's not where I thought the bottleneck would be, actually. Like, how much silicon does it spend? It can't be that much, right? Like, every...
Light mode.
High purity silicon, sure, but... I mean, if I look at it down here, there's no way I'm spending that much, is there? This recipe spends 1 every time it goes off. So what, 12 every...
Research complete.
What, not even every minute? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Am I just not mining enough silicon, or what? I'm definitely mining enough. The question is what's happening with the silicon that I've got, right? Why does it keep running dry? Clearly the silicon demand is higher than the titanium demand. Is there a way to speed up interstellar logistics vessels? Is that a research upgrade I can get? Logistics carrier engine? Logistics carrier capacity? Research speed? Ray transmission, solar sail. This is all like mecha type stuff. Are these considered logistics vessels? Oh, wait a minute, though. If I want, like... What's the one that unlocked cruise mode, right? Is that... drive engine? Yeah, so what I really need is... that mecha warp will let me... that warp speed will let me go to other systems. Got it. Alright, let's queue that up. And not that one yet, because I need Mecha Core 4, which needs purple science. Even so, the fact that I'm running out of these plates is a bit concerning, to be sure. Let's make some arc smelters. I think 6 will be an okay start. We want the silicon ore because apparently I don't have a use for it outside of just smelting it. So let's get these arc smelters built. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When it's built, there we go. Okay, I can't see through the tree, but it's gonna be something like that. Maybe I even give myself a little more space. Is there a way that I can upgrade the capacity or speed of these? What even are these? Interstellar logistics vessels? Surely there's an upgrade for it, right? I'd be shocked if not. Is it considered a it's not really a logistics drone, but like, does this give, oh, logistics vessel. Okay, so I have to upgrade these and then I get logistics vessel upgrades. So I want these upgrades too. Got it. And then that'll be good for my interplanetary logistics. And then you will just flow over that way, actually, right? Like that. Looks right to me. Alright. Now I want all of these to just start processing silicon.
Insufficient materials.
Oh, I thought I had more. Let's make them up quick. I thought, though, that I had... I should also... I can't talk. I should also make more of these towers. Alright, and then you are all making silicon. Every single one of you making high purity silicon.
Replication complete.
Since apparently the basic silicon ore does no good for me. It even says used to make high purity silicon. It has no other use for me.
Flight mode.
Do I have enough silicon down here after this starts kind of flowing through? As long as the line stays full, we'll get to see how it really works, right? That is gonna start draining, but it's also filling up pretty fast. Let's see what we're looking at here. So, we do eventually sorta-ish hit a bottleneck, and we're spending more... Oh, I say we're spending more than we're receiving. Really, it fills up pretty quick, actually. So I'm kind of coming to a conclusion. I will need Mark II rails, otherwise these are gonna... Oh, I don't really know yet. I probably do need Mark II rails, actually.
Flight mode.
Am I staying on top of my supply? That's the real question. If I come out here, is my supply still staying steady? I think it's staying modestly full. More smelters, then. Clearly, I'm not spending fast enough. And we're also going to pull this line down. And maybe even grab more rails. Because I'll use them anyway, right? So I might as well. Rails, though, come from down here. I'm going the wrong way. Go figure, right? Can't stay on top of my own production. In fact, it's right here. Got our arc smelters just about ready to go. They'll be pulling in and also out. So it's not quite filling. What that means is that I need Mark II rails. I'm not making engines manually. I've got plenty of those. As long as I can go grab them. Which is perfect, because I might actually need more. I think I might need quite a few of these, in fact. If I want to upgrade this whole thing. How's that looking? Pretty good, eh? What's that gonna cost? A lot? Do I actually have enough? No, obviously not. Runs out kind of close to here. I definitely need more then, right? I think that's getting pretty good, though. And then that's a bottleneck now. It's just all about moving bottlenecks. That's how logistics works.
Replication complete.
There we go. Seems to me we're actually staying on top of it okay. Yeah, now that it's starting to actually somewhat-ish backlog. And it did not take much, did it, to get to a backlog there. Never mind, we only got a backlog because the line was too slow. Silicon is absolutely what's holding us back, though, isn't it? Or is copper also causing problems now that it's... Now we've shifted the bottleneck to... Well, yeah. It's relative, isn't it? Is silicon actually doing okay? Yes. Silicon ore remains full and... Oh, because I don't even have the recipe in there. And that's embarrassing, isn't it? In fact, I should be copying these. Is it shift click? Yeah, it is. Alright, now I need more of you. And maybe some of you too. I don't know yet. Oh no, I'm good, because I've got you. If I do that, I've got... Oh, I need some smelters, though, as well. Okay. It's shift click. There we go. And then a power here. I might move that actually, so that way I can expand the other direction. Let's see how that looks. And do I have the silicon to feed it?
Replication complete.
I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Once this research is done, I'll bet this will probably work wonders for us, actually. Having 50% faster navigation speed, and maybe even one upgrade beyond that. Well, I need drive engine level 4. Drive engine level 4 is... Gonna need Mecha Core 4, so yeah. That's about as good as it gets, but... Hey, you know, having double the speed, that would go a long way, wouldn't it? I would think. I mean, it's certainly got to do something, right? So how's our supply actually looking right now? It runs dry pretty fast, I gotta say. Although processors are almost full. When processors are full, this will backlog quick. And then we'll be in good shape, actually. Which is to say, we just sort of shift the bottleneck somewhere else, but... oh well. Well, wait a minute, though. The bottleneck is shifting, isn't it? I mean, it certainly is. We'll also just be covered there for a long time. This broadband does not excite me at all, I've got to be honest with you. Graphene and titanium as well, I mean... Look, these upgrades will be great for titanium. It'll start filling up and then I can actually spend it again, but... I don't know. Oh, you know what, though? That's just the local supply as well. Am I pulling... These lightweight structures, that's gonna be... Didn't I determine the lightweight structure, though, I don't even have the resources for? No, I do. It's just expensive. That blue spaghetti is gonna suck to make. Oh, man. Faster mech cruise speed will be nice, but... Okay, so this is actually full. I think that's part of it, is like the titanium's coming out here. It's that depot is filled. We happen to have planetary logistics system there. So if I do, oh, there's a, I can actually plan a Dyson sphere now? So what's that look like? Add an orbit? I have no idea how this thing works. Dyson sphere Mesa. So what, do I just keep adding orbits over and over? Beats me. No clue, honestly. Right, let me real quick take a look at that. Okay. Sorry, I had to look at some of my settings there for stream. Do I actually want to be doing fractionation? I'm not sure yet. Because if I've got the particle accelerator, as long as I can keep it powered, I should be in good shape, right? How quick can I charge? Does this just devour through my sufficiency? I don't know. What is this? Malware bites. Yeah, there's an Instagram leak recently, I guess. A bunch of information got leaked. I don't think I have that much in there, but I don't know. I keep putting it off because I really don't love the idea, but I need to get this sorted. Whatever it takes. Crystal silicon is gonna be hell on earth. Because I'm already running short on silicon, right? Or do I have it... Well, maybe it won't be short anymore because I've worked that out. But right now I've got this backlog going and it'll just fill up over time. So maybe I've got it managed. Crisis averted. Look, if I want to do this, I've got to chew through it piece by piece. Graphite isn't so bad, and oil is a byproduct of, well, not a byproduct, but, you know, it's a product of refining. So, if I want to do oil refineries, need stone, need steel, need lots of glass. Okay. Yes, I'm aware of that too. I keep an eye on it for sure. This is easily the worst part. Graphene, which needs... It's just graphene plus titanium. I already have graphene production underway. Why don't I just tap into that and throw some titanium at it? I even have titanium out there. Maybe I ought to just do that. Because I'm not going to use graphene for that much. And now I have the worst part of this blue spaghetti done. This is just one high purity silicon to one crystal silicon. I even have the planetary logistics here. Alright, so making this requires what? This in particular just requires that I make it in a chemical facility. 3 graphene makes 2 carbon nanotubes every 4 seconds. This goes off. What's the speed of this thing? I get 2 graphene every 3 seconds. I need 3 graphene every 4 seconds. So it's like just offset enough to be annoying. Because it's like 1.5 seconds gives me 1 graphene. Seconds gives me 2. And I need just a bit more. A second chemical plant would get me there. I don't know that I'm making graphite fast enough, so maybe I just... Realistically, maybe I just split this off and flow it into there. And I accept that I've got some byproduct. This is actually out of refined oil. Because hydrogen's backed up, really? Well, well, well. No, this still has oil, though. It just happens to be backed up out here. Why is it backed up out here? Why don't I have hydrogen flowing in? Did I just screw it up or what? This isn't taking any hydrogen in. Why not? It's not... Or wait, it's full up on... Oh. So if I actually fix the graphite backlog, I'm good. It just so happens I have too much graphene. Okay. I see what's happening here. No matter how I slice it, I need another chemical plant. That's for sure. That will reveal the actual bottleneck as well. Or lack thereof. Maybe it's fine. Maybe the bottleneck is just I'm not... Well... So a depot as well would reveal where the problem is, right?
Upgrade complete.
I'm making it anyway. I do need it.
Replication complete.
We moved the Tesla tower. We'll throw this down here. What's it colliding with? The depots? Oh my gosh. Okay. This will be an easy fix though, right? I have to do a chemical plant out here. So instead of that, I just do... Is that coming down? Flow it up and then back like so. You come out like that. We do in, and then I need a line out. So out. And then we power it. And we see what we got. Same recipe. Now that we have enough graphene, I have to turn it into these nanotubes, which is basically just take these throw some titanium at it. How many nanotubes do I actually need? That's the big question, isn't it? These take 8 seconds to produce? So I need like, well, they're slow. I already get 2 out of this recipe. I get 2 every 4 seconds at that. So, some math here. Purple requires particle broadbands. I need 10 labs making these matrices. 10 labs. I'm gonna hit the bathroom quick and think it through. I know it'll be kind of nuts. Give me just a second. I'm back. I'm ready to go. I've got the mic on and everything. Alright. Yes, our logistics should have just gotten improved, I hope. I really hope. Let's get this carbon nanotube figured out. The other piece of this blue spaghetti, though, that I'm not touching yet, because it's easier, is that. But I've got to... Oh, and the plastic. How's the plastic looking? I've been making plastic, and I don't know what happened to it. Plastic, I think, is actually halfway around the world, which is funny. I'm making a lot of plastic, and it's all going into... Oh, man, it's all going into organic crystal. So, plastic is just graphite and oil. So, all oil products. Let's figure out my measurements here. I am making purple science. I want 10 of these, which means every second I need 1 particle broadband, which is not so bad if you think about it. 1 particle, so I need 8 of these. Okay, but I'm making 8 of these. Also, that oil I'm trying to work with is about shot. There is that. But I can flow more oil in from elsewhere. Right? Don't forget that. And I've just sped up my drones quite a bit. And they keep getting faster and faster. So let's remember that. Right? These are logistics drones. They're getting better. So... think it through. I need to make 8 of these, which means... every second I need 2 carbon nanotubes. Right now I get 2 every 4 seconds. So I just need 2 things making carbon nanotubes.
Light mode.
That's not so bad, eh? 2 things are making carbon nanotubes. That does, however, mean that I need extra factories. In fact, I need... Let me fix this, because it's all screwed up. What I actually want is 2 more chemical plants. That's perfect. That'll be enough carbon nanotubes, and really I need 2 more chemical plants, which is fun. I think it's the glass, though, that I run out of. I think it's glass I run out of first. And maybe stone in general. Okay, so I need those plus 2 plants making carbon nanotubes. No, it's also steel. In fact, I was good on stone.
Light mode.
I was good on stone all along, I just didn't see it. Ah! Crazy. Yep, there we go. So, 2 more chemical plants making this, which means I might actually need more sulfuric acid. We'll see. So you're coming out of there.
Replication complete.
You're also making graphene then. at the end of the day, how much sulfuric acid are we making? 4 sulfuric acid every 6 seconds. Oh, jeez. Let me think. To make 4 graphenes, I need 4 sulfuric acid every 3 seconds. And right now I'm making 4 sulfuric acid every 6 seconds, I believe. So I just need 1 more chemical plant still. And it's dedicated to making sulfuric acid.
Replication complete.
If I get rid of that, and maybe move this just a bit. Let's just patch that up quick. Ah, not you. I don't want you there. Like that. You come out and then go up and around. Got it. On a similar note, we hook you up. Okay. I need more more sorters. I keep calling them collectors, and they're not called that. That is honestly probably gonna fall short. Well, let's see.
Complete.
Let's see how it shakes out. Water flows in. You spit out. Maybe I've got enough. By the time I've got it done, is it alright? Maybe it's fine. Is it making sulfuric acid? It's a bit slow, so I need a Mark II, actually. Which I happen to have a Mark II. Right, but I'm all out of oil because... Never thought I'd see the day, actually, that I'm out of this oil. If I reverse that path, is it fine? Or, no, I start running out there. Which either means I've got to start refining more oil, or I've got to figure out what to do with this graphene, or graphite, which... Let's just see what happens. If I throw a depot down, how does it go? That sets everything back into motion. I think I need more crude oil. But where do I have more crude oil? Down here. Down here I have more crude oil.
Flight mode. Insufficient materials.
I need an oil extractor. Do I have the resources? No. Why not? Because I'm out of iron. Not that shocking, but that's how it shook out. And realistically, circuit boards could be in order as well. Okay. Another oil extractor, and I think that straightens out quite a bit, and if I need more, I make more, right? But that should
Insufficient materials.
Should be pretty okay to get started anyway. I actually just spent the last of my combustion units. Let's see how this looks once I get it built up.
Replication complete.
Replication done. I've already got some of that. Up here, I've got you. I've got, probably need more Tesla towers.
Replication complete.
Let's rip that out because it's actually pointed the wrong way.
Insufficient materials.
Fun times, right? It is, in fact, that I want. And then you're gonna flow this direction, I think. Down again.
Upgrade complete.
Logistics carrier engine 3. That's huge, actually. That'll connect. And we're out of building range, of course. Keep these robots going. I want them to build this first, I suppose, right? Like, build all this down here, keep the oil flowing up, and then we'll patch up wherever we need to, just to keep the oil going all the way up and constantly running. There we go. I'm not actually sure how much I'm spending routinely, but we'll see. I thought that was a correction to deal with the curvature, but maybe it's not. Oh, and this isn't even plugged in. Is it even fueled, really? Oh, yeah, okay. So rather than deal with this, I want to just splitter it, honestly. I think a splitter would just be easier. I kind of want to just build this out of the way. Likewise, this gets sloppy. It gets so sloppy so fast, too. Let's see here. I might have actually built it way too far. No, it's good. It's good. around this way. It just looks like garbage. It really does. But, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's what it needs to look like, right? I need more more sorters. You've got to take in coal and sulfuric acid, or not coal, but that deflects too much? Does it really? Even though that's fine, this is too much deflection to say? Did I want you going like that? Okay. I didn't think so, but alright.
Insufficient
really
materials.
There we go. Weird. Really weird. I think that adds up. That's making enough graphene now to feed my purple science for good. Now we have the graphene figured out, we've just got to get some titanium attached to it.
Flight mode.
I think we want to do that out here because we already have the titanium here. Maybe not there. Maybe I give myself a little breathing room. Do I have more space out further? Not really. This is probably as good as it gets. Okay. Fair enough. We can even do them like that. These are going to be making carbon nanotubes. That's a titanium belt. I say we split it off here. Have it go like that. The graphene up here will come out and over. Kind of like that. Finally, this will output to that line. And, yes. And it'll flow into a splitter, which will also happen to have a depot on top of it. Can we build this first, please? Come on. Really? I don't know a good reason why it wouldn't fill that one first, besides it just doesn't feel like it. Alright. Annoying, but whatever. How am I looking for sorters? Alright. It was, you know, modestly frustrating that they weren't building here instead, but... Oh, it's not actually connected. Can I get it and still be hooked in? Is that enough to reach? I think it is. Yes, it is. Alright, we're getting our carbon nanotubes. Look at that. We've done it. Alright, like I said, easily the hardest piece of all this to produce. Now, the crystal silicon is going to be not so bad. The plastic, a little more so.
Flight mode.
I'm half tempted to look at where we're actually building the plastic and see what it's like. Is our... And we're staying on top of this, graphite very quickly proving to be a bottleneck. I knew it would as well. I'm not shocked.
Flight mode.
You know what? Don't we have coal, like, right in our backyard somewhere out here? Yeah, we got the coal down there. We got coal up here that we're not really spending adequately either. What's the nearest, easiest place to get coal? Probably this up here. I have room to expand our graphite production too, which is good to know. I can also readily snag some of it and just branch it off and see what happens. And I sort of want to just go over top of everything. I mean, yeah, we can absolutely do that. Let's see here. It's gonna end up like... I want it to land straight out, right? Like this. Build that up. Okay. And then let's be prepared for this to be insufficient. Oh, I have some room though to improve on it, right?
Flight mode.
Man, I don't know how much this is actually going to eat, right? It could be a lot, it could be not very much. I mean, this was backed up quite a bit, obviously. We weren't using all the smelters. Oh, let's also take from here. Let's see how it looks when it's done. I mean, it is grabbing a lot of it. Maybe I don't have enough. In fact, I'm quite sure I don't. Maybe it's not so bad. Is it? It's not enough. It's not.
Flight mode.
And maybe part of it is I need to upgrade this, but... In fact, I think it... Oh. Right, so lessons learned, I can actually correct this. Right, because I need more arc smelters for sure. At least 2.
Replication complete.
And I don't need that splitter either. There we go. We want this to come down. You're getting the same recipes. You'll get hooked up there. And then we will do normal collectors in. I need, sorters, jeez. Sorters, that's what they're called. They are sorters.
Replication complete.
I can upgrade some of this. That's definitely part of it, right? I've got too much flooding in. And to upgrade those, I need green engines. So let's go find the green engines and fix it. They're down here somewhere. We also have more, like a lot more oil there if I want it. Hold up, where are my engines coming from? Way out here, apparently. That's magnets, that's why it looks so dark. Okay, Mark IIs, and I want lots of them. And I want more rails too. More belts, rather. There we go. That'll be a lot of belts. That'll be a good upgrade, I think. Let's get prepared to upgrade then. Never mind. We need even more arc smelters. Let's do it. I have 4. I'll bet that I can use all 4 as well. That's the kind of crazy thing. So we've hit the pole, so there's a bit of an offset there. That'll shut down production like there's no tomorrow. Quite severely, I'll add. Give myself even more space and then come down.
Replication complete.
Let's fix that. I don't love that it's not... It's fine that it's not a perfect, you know, like it's a little off, but... There we go. And then this. This is gonna be kind of crazy as well. Bit funky, but we got there. Okay, and then we will power it up. Kind of like that. And we'll see how it looks. Right, so to avoid these backlogs, it's fine, I think. Fine-ish. Certainly less than ideal, isn't it?
Flight mode.
That should keep it somewhat under control anyway. Maybe tapping into this was just a bad idea all around, even. Because I think we're starting to run out of coal to feed this whole thing. We don't have enough coal. Alright, we uproot that. We say, no, we're not making those smelters, and maybe we don't even want these. And honestly, we regret even touching this otherwise flawless system. I kinda wish I could downgrade that again, but it's fine. So what's gonna happen is we will see the backlog rebuild eventually. Especially out here. This one won't take long. And because that backlog is rebuilding, this one is soon to follow. And actually, we just dig it all out. So where are we going to get the graphene then? Or the graphite? I think it doesn't get a whole lot better in down here, does it? Okay. Good news is I've already got a couple of arc smelters built. If I just build 2 more, I think we'll be in good shape.
Replication complete.
Look at that. That's pretty good, eh? That's pretty good. And then, is there even anything else we can do out here? Not really. So let's just start smelting out here. This will then come all the way up. I kind of want to stay over the oceans because this is not good terrain for really anything else. Maybe we even carve through there. Up and over and up and in. That's it. That's how it's done. I guess I could have used a planetary logistics station. Maybe should have used a planetary logistics station, but probably want at least 3 of these, right? Guess I'll need more. Alright, I'm gonna be wrapping up soon because my wife is home. And I would very much like to see her.
Replication.
This is huge progress, though. One more will do.
Replication complete.
Is this not hooked up? It looks like it's supposed to be, right? Have I missed something? Is this not...
Light mode.
Did I, like, overshoot it just a bit? Might have overshot just a little. That's alright. That gets it hooked up again. That straightens it out. And you're all making graphite. Out here. Out, out, out. Out, out, and out. I guess I could have used my blueprint, right? Because I made a blueprint specifically for this 6 smelter setup because I use it so much.
Replication complete.
Let's see how this does. If I need more smelters, I'll make more smelters, but hopefully I don't need more.
Light mode.
And that should cover then our creation of carbon nanotubes and get it smoothed out. After that, plastic. Okay. Well, you know what? That's okay because we've already got oil flooding in. Are we setting up a backlog of this oil? Not really.
Light mode.
To be fair, this tends to stay pretty full, so maybe I say this oil doesn't have to go here anymore. Maybe the oil can all just kind of stay there. Okay. I also have some crude oil that I'm not really doing anything with. How is this not always running? Because the hydrogen fills up? Is that the problem I hit? The hydrogen fills up? I guess. Alright. Well, interesting, to be sure. I don't think I need a graphite depot after all, though.
Flight mode.
I don't think I'm making enough graphite yet. I need more. And that's fine, because I'm making more than I'm spending? 42, that's... yeah, I am.
Insufficient materials.
And realistically, 2 more of these might just do it.
Replication complete.
Okay. There we go. I think that'll deal with our problems.
Flight mode.
Once that's done, we'll be feeling pretty good about all this. About our accumulation of nanotubes. That will still leave a need for plastic. Kind of the last piece of all this, right? Plastic and silicon, of course. Yeah. I can start requesting silicon from the grid. That won't be bad at all, because it's a 1-to-1 ratio, right? Give or take. 2 silicon each. One plastic a second means... just 3 chemical plants is all. Not too terrible. Right, because I need 1 of these a second. Because I only need 2 processors and 1 blue spaghetti a second, right? Because I'm making these every second. So... 1 plastic a second is 3. And then 4 smelting facilities turning this high purity silicon. Okay. We're close. We're very close. I think I call it a day. I'm satisfied with where we're at. And I'm gonna call it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Probably have a chance to be on tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm going to call it here, and I will see you next time. Bye!